Lion Gaming Crew, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Legacy of Dreams version 2.0 for softcore wizards. This is going to be now my max damage immortal speed build. It really beats out every other softcore wizard set I have, so it is my pleasure to finally bring this to you guys. And this is only possible because of each and every single one of your guys' support of me and the community that we are trying to build here. I want this community to be a one-stop shop for gamers who are willing to help one another no matter the time or day, and I want everything to be free. So with that, man, shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the build guide. So for our main weapon here, it is the Twisted Sword. A couple of affixes on there, pretty good indeed. It buffs Energy Twister's damage, which is really nice, and it is a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Sword. For these Stone Gauntlets, these are very good as well. They're level 1 Primal Ancients, level 1 Primal Ancient gloves right here. A lot of affixes. I'm not going to read them all, but it is very good. You guys can feel free to pause the video at any time to look at this stuff in greater detail if you so choose. The Mantle of Channeling, crucial affix on here, 300% damage to wizards only. You also get 50% damage to undead, ignores durability loss. You get move speed after killing an elite pack and picking up a health globe, and you get some channeling buffs from the Mantle of Channeling itself. Reduces cooldown of all skills by 10, reduces all resource cost by 10, level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Shoulders. For the chest, it is the Aquila Karas, a level 1 Primal Ancient chest piece right here. A lot of affixes, buffs damage, cold, fire, percent damage, intelligence, vitality, resist all. You really get it all with this piece right here. You get 100% critical hit damage, which is so crucial. You get 23,000 life per hit, 300% damage to wizards only. You also get that augment for the 750 additional intelligence. It ignores durability loss. You get move speed after killing an elite pack and picking up a health globe, and it is a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary chest armor. Moving on to the helm, it is Andariel's Visage. Again, affixes hitting all of the major categories that you want to see on a piece of gear. You know, damage, percent damage, vitality, resist all. Very good indeed. Critical hits also grant you 7 arcane power, and you have 200 plus 200 poison res, which is always good. Ignores durability loss. It is infused with the red soul shard, so that is very nice. And it has a bunch of other stuff on there for the bonuses. You get 15% movement speed, 15% damage to elite enemies. Very nice indeed. Moving on to the amulet, this is actually where the Legacy of Dreams is coming in right there. It is that second gem in the amulet itself. That is the Legacy of Dreams gem. Very good amulet right here. 1,200% damage to all wizards skills, which is very nice. And I'm not going to list off everything, but it is very good for sure. And this is a level 1 rare amulet. Moving on to the bracers. I'm going to try to pronounce these the best I can, but I might butcher the name. Ashnagar's Blood Bracers. Again, affixes covering every single thing that you want. Cooldown is at 10 for skills, resource cost is at 10, and they are level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Bracers. For the offhand, we're looking at the Etched Sigil right here. Again, man, just completely crushing it with all of the affixes, and this is a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Source. First ring, this is the Immortal ring right here. Very good. It also has a gold health pickup radius increased by 50 yards, which is very nice. And yeah, there you go. When receiving fatal damage, you are instead restored to 100% of maximum life. Love to see it. Moving on to the next ring. This is the Test Ring 516, the 1 billion physical skill damage variant of it. It also gives you 1,200% damage to wizards only, which is very nice. Again, all the gems in here are rank 150, so very nice indeed. Moving on to the boots, we got the Ice Climber boots. Damage, cold, fire, percent, intelligence. It's got it all, man. A lot of this gear is going to be the same, so I'm just going to breeze right through it. Level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary boots. Here's where we get into some funky stuff. So the guide on max roll suggested that I use the Blackthorn's Jousting Mail, so we went ahead and did it. We made it. I don't really know why they had it on there, but you know what? They're the pros, and I'm just the guy who makes the gear. So for the belt, we're looking at the Witching Hour. damage, cold, fire, percent. It's got it all. Again, very, very good. Same two bonuses, killing an elite pack gives you increased move speed, and health, same thing with the health globe. And cooldown is at 10 for skills and resource costs. And this is a level 1 primal ancient legendary belt. For skills, you can really play around with these however you so choose, but I would recommend going with these. Primary magic missile with the rune glacial spike. R2 main damage dealing attack energy twister with the rune storm chaser. For the secondary skill tree, you're going to want to pick up arcane orb with the rune frozen orb. For your triangle ability, again in that 4 skill tree, you're going to want to pick up blizzard with the rune apocalypse. For the circle ability in the conjuration skill tree, you're going to want to pick up ice armor with the rune chilling aura. And finally, for that mobility skill in the defensive skill tree, you're going to want to pick up teleport with the rune wormhole. Passive number 1, blur. Passive number 2, conflagration. Passive number 3, audacity. And passive number 4, temporal flux. Cube powers being ether walker, nemesis bracers, and the flavor of time. Touching on Paragon, we don't have any Paragon distribution, but I would suggest capping out maximum arcane power if you have the resources to do so, then dump the rest into Vitality. For the offensive skill tree, you really don't need to hit any of these. The gear gets it all, so in any order you see fit, you can cap these out. Defensive skill tree, dump it all into armor and resist all. You get a little bit from your gear, but your gear doesn't have an armor score, so definitely focus on that one first, and then life and life regen. For utility skill tree, definitely area damage first. You don't get much from your gear, so it's always good to have that. Life per hit, you get it on your gear, so you don't need to worry. Gold pickup radius is already capped, and resource cost reduction is good to go, so just focus on the area damage there. Before we go into a rift, I want to show the final numbers. Damage is at 7,976,544,370,688 damage. Ooh-wee, that was a lot. Intelligence is at 91,000 just from the gear. Damage increase by intelligence 91,000%. If you want to get technical, it's 91,062% right on the dot. Bonus damage to elites 200%, 5 attacks per second. Critical hit chance is at 75%. Critical hit damage 900%. Cooldown reduction 99.2%. Very, very good indeed. Your resistances are at 96.93 to 92.53. Maximum life is at 2,000 just with the gear alone. Your life per hit is at 311,350, which is very, very nice. And your arcane power cost reduction is at 95.35 with an arcane regen of 30 per second. And movement speed capped at 25. And experience, you're going to get 8,000 per kill. No magic, no gold find. So let's go ahead and jump right on into a 150. Oh man, I don't have any keystones. Oh, cause I don't. Wait, yeah, I do have keystones. Why isn't it letting me go? What? Hold on. Did you guys see that? I do have the keystones. They're right there. Oh my god. Okay, let me try quitting out and joining back in and seeing if that fixes it. I might not be able to do the gameplay, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You guys see that I have the keystones, so I'll bump it up to Torment 16, I guess, and just go into a normal Nephilim Rift, I guess. I'm sorry I couldn't do the 150, but you guys have to believe me, man. This thing is going to be cranking out the pain. Yeah, I don't know. That must be a bug with my resources or something like that. It's definitely something I did to the save to make it not work properly. So that's my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I should have used my other save, but I was kind of in a hurry and I wanted to get this video out in a relatively timely manner and a timely fashion. So do apologize for that. But really, the gameplay portion is just kind of where I talk about the gear. For this one, there's a lot of different ways you can play it. You can spam your teleport because the cooldown is so high that you'll basically just be able to non-stop teleport. What I call this type of build is I call it a Super Smash Bros type of build, and for you older guys out there like me, you'll know Super Smash Bros is a game for the GameCube and like Nintendo 64, and it's like a button mashing Nintendo game, you know, so it's basically just button mashing is what I call it. You just want to spam all your different buttons. That's one way to play this build. Another way to play this build is by using your power spending abilities like your arcane orb, and then that will trigger into spawning the twisters, which is ultimately supposed to be your main damage dealing attack. You can also do that by I think it's using your blizzard as well will trigger the twisters. The twisters don't travel, they do spin in place, so they're not as effective, but all your other spells combined just make this a brutally effective build right here. I mean, you could probably complete GR 150s and I would say like a minute to a minute and a half, no problem. It is a very, very good Legacy of Dreams build. I have a lot more gear planned to be released. I just got stunned. Oh god. Yeah, but it's still good nonetheless though, man. It is a very good build. There's a lot of different ways you can play this. The only thing I can really recommend is, you know, just get familiarized with it. The Legacy of Dreams can be a little bit confusing for beginners because it's just, there's no set bonuses, so you kind of have to figure out what, you know, to use and how to use it. But I would definitely recommend, you know, using your Arcane Orb a lot. That spell gets buffed from both your weapon, which is the Twisted Sword, and it also gets buffed from your offhand, so yeah. And I don't know why. I would recommend putting Krem's buff bracers into the cube as well until I can get the Invigorating Gemstone working properly, because you do not want to get stunned like we are right now. So I'll have that fixed in version 3.0, but nevertheless, it's a good 2.0 release. I hope you guys all enjoyed, man. And with that, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys all stay safe, stay happy, and stay gaming, and I hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Peace.